Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me. My teeth look terrible. Never mind. I shouldn't put myself down. I have just dyed my hair. What do you think, ladies? I've just dyed my hair and I'm feeling lonesome today because Jack's body clock's all upside down and he's in bed and Mick's still not well, bless him. I'm looking after him though. So I've just put on something in the slow cooker and I've done my hair. What do you think? Is anyone going to join me? So this was Weller, not Weller. Was it Weller? Yes, Weller, Colour Fresh. And then I put on my cohorted, I've forgotten the name of the products, but my hair products. And thickening isn't the word. Hello, Rena. Do you like my hair? I dyed it and I styled it with using all my goodies from my cohorted box yesterday. So although it needs a cut, at least it's looking a bit more respectable. I keep wanting to do that because it's so boofy. Those thickening products that I got in the cohorted box really do a good job. Because my hair was as flat as a pancake, and now I feel like the first lady. You know, when the first lady comes out, it doesn't matter which one you can think of, but whenever they do them up, they've always got boofy hair. Now, the reason I wanted to do a live, I'm going to do a little makeup look, but I also got a parcel because I've been a naughty girl. You know, this lockdown better stop soon because I just keep getting bored and shopping online. Do you want to see what I got, ladies? I need to do something to my teeth. Never mind. I'll try not to smile with my teeth. I'm looking a bit grungy. Right. Some whitening mouth rinse, I think, later on. Thank you. Who doesn't love a bit of retail therapy? So, I got a red lip liner. Now, this is by YSL because I've only got, most of my lip liners are Charlotte Tilbury. And I wanted to try some others, and I've only got one red lip liner by Charlotte Tilbury, and it actually often doesn't look that red. It looks more pink. And I've got a red YSL lipstick coming with the perfume from my dad. So I got the one to match that. So I haven't got the lipstick yet, but this actually matches the lipstick that's coming. So that's YSL. #1 lip liner. But that's not all. I can't go onto Selfridge's site without looking at Pat McGrath. And I've been eyeing these for ages. And I thought, oh, what the hell? It's still my birthday. It's a lipstick duo from the Rose collection. So I'm really looking forward to trying these. I'll put these on because I can't wait, and then I'll do my makeup look. I'll do it all in the wrong order. My eyes look puffy today, don't they? Look at the packaging. I'll just do that so you can't see my horrible teeth at the moment. Look at that. You can see my smile though. Partly the packaging, but also I just fancied some more nude shades. So this one is called Beautiful Stranger. The only thing is I didn't bring, there's a tissue in the background there somewhere. Just bear with me a second, will you? Right. This is Beautiful Stranger. Look at that. I love that. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. That looks gorgeous. Let's try this out. I like that, and I don't think it's anything like a pink I've already got, even though I've got lots of lipsticks. Beautiful Stranger. Right, let me just take that one off with this bit of tissue that's in the corner. Just bear with me a second. Oh, look, my eye cream. My eye cream has creased. It's lovely, isn't it? This is a set. Sorry. I really should have brought a wipe on with me, but that will do. And my stomach's rumbling because I haven't eaten all day. I just don't really feel hungry. I know, I will. I've cooked myself something in the slow cooker. Hello, good morning, Robin. And this one in the set, which is called Fembot. Ooh, a bit more purpley toned. Fembot. I've got another one on its way as well from Pat McGrath that I've been eyeing for months. So I really don't need any more lipsticks. But I say that all the time. No, you got it right. His name is Mick. He's still not brilliant, to be honest. He said he was feeling a little better, but he's been in bed all day. So we're just waiting now because he's been on antibiotics for a couple of days. And they said if he's still feeling unwell, then it's coronavirus. But you know, sometimes antibiotics can make you feel ill as well. So it's really difficult to tell. But I got one of those oximeters. Now, do you know why at the moment the oximeters are really good? You know the little things that they clip on your finger when you're in hospital? And they tell you what your oxygen saturation is in your blood. Now, normally it's pretty pointless exercise because if your oxygen saturations were low, you'd be breathless, you'd be out of breath, and you'd know. You'd feel like you were having an asthma attack or something. But there is a bit of an anomaly with this. Sorry, this is Fembot. That's pretty too. I like those both. So there's a bit of an anomaly with this coronavirus, and it's something I've never been very good at chemistry, so I can't explain why, but you can look it up. It's something to do with carbon dioxide, and what this virus does is it maintains certain levels of carbon dioxide. That's all I can tell you. So what that means is that you can have a really low oxygen saturation, dangerously low, like 70 or 80, and it should be between sort of 96 and 100% saturation in your blood. But it can be really, really low, and you can still be completely able to talk, able to breathe normally, but your oxygen saturations have gone dangerously low. So it's very specific to this coronavirus. And they're finding this in ICU, and Mick's family, his sister and his brother-in-law, they're both, sorry, I should say my family as well. They're both ICU nurses. And one of them has been working in a top teaching hospital in London. So they know exactly about this virus. And I did read something as well, but they told me that this is the thing. They said, get yourself an oximeter and monitor his oxygen levels in his blood, because he might look like he's breathing normally, but his oxygen levels might be really low. And it is very specific to this virus. So I got one on Amazon. I can post the link if you want. I mean, they've put up the price of them massively. because of the virus, but it is one way of knowing. If you think maybe you've got a cough and you're not sure, you can check your blood oxygen, and it should be, as I say, 95 just about okay, should be between 96 and 100. There you go, my little medical update. But I've been checking his, and his are okay at the moment. They're okay, so we just keep an eye on it. So that is Fembot. So I'm just going to do a quick look. I'll take that one off and then decide afterwards which one I want to put on. Excuse me a second. So just look up oximeter, Oximeter. And if you want the link, just comment below, and I don't mind posting the link to the one I got, because I think you take your potluck at the moment with these things. I bought a thermometer on Amazon, or was it eBay? Because you couldn't get them in Boots or any of the sort of respected places, and I bought one and it went straight in the bin. It just didn't work. It was absolute rubbish. Yes, vitamin D is also, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Now, I have to take prescription strength vitamin D anyway, because I was found to have a dangerously low vitamin D a few years ago. It was something like 9, and it's supposed to be over 70. And apparently a lot of people with spina bifida have low vitamin D levels. So I was put on a really high dose for a couple of months. Then they dropped me down to Calcichew, which is like the normal dose. Put me on that for a couple of months, and they dropped again. So they said, right, you're going to have to take the high dose for life. And I said, I don't mind, that's fine. But so what I have to take is 2 lots of these 20,000 unit capsules in the winter, a week, 2 a week. And then in the summer, when the clocks go forward, I changed down to 1, but I haven't changed down to 1 because we're not going out. So I'm not getting any sunlight. And it's very common, by the way, in the Asian population, and I'll explain why. Vitamin D levels will be low in the Asian population because Asian skin is the most protected skin in terms of sun. Because anybody that tans easily, which is great because it protects you from skin cancer, right? So you know you don't. It is the most protected, even before sort of black Afro-Caribbean skin. Asian skin is more protected than black Afro-Caribbean skin, apparently. So because it's so protected, it's very good at protecting you from the sun. You don't get as much vitamin D. So a lot of people with an Asian background have got low vitamin D levels. Then added onto that, spina bifida. So if you are Asian or of Asian descent, like myself, I definitely would take vitamin D, but everybody at the moment, because they have said that a lack of it can cause more respiratory problems. And a lot of people have got low vitamin D and don't know it. And I had no idea I had a low vitamin D. And as I say, it should be over 70. And when they did my vitamin D levels, it was a routine test. It came back as 9. So definitely take vitamin D because it will help your immunity. And I'm not a doctor, I'm just telling you from personal experience. Obviously, if you're on medication and whatever, you need to check this out with your doctor. And I've got to do all that because I'm not a medical expert, so I shouldn't be giving you medical advice. But if you look on any of the coronavirus sites where they're doing research, they'll tell you vitamin D at the moment is very important. And if you can't get vitamin D tablets, I think it's very difficult to get it in the diet, but eat lots of oily fish. Right, I am going to put on, I forgot my sunscreen. Oh no, it's in here, good. I'm going to put this on first before my sunscreen because I want you to see the colour correction of it. Hello, Irish Rose. So this is that by Terry Cellular Rose. And do you remember, I forgot to put it on under my foundation the other day. So I wanted to show you what it looks like when you put it on as a primer. Because it does give you a little bit of colour correction. And I don't want to put it on before my sunscreen because my sunscreen is quite tinted. You watched Dr. John Campbell on here as you got a chest condition. Thought it would be a precaution to take it. Yes. I don't know if there's any people that shouldn't take it, but that's why I said just check. Do you see how it does give you a bit of colour correction? And it comes in 4 shades, so if you don't want the kind of bronzed look that this gives you, this is shade 4, which is, I've forgotten what it's called, but it's the darkest one. A lot of people prefer this one to any of the others. This is the one that sells out. And this is the one they put in that kit. Because it just gives you a kind of, it's quite sheer, but it just gives you that kind of sun-kissed look. So it does colour correct quite well. In a natural way. See? I just wanted you to see that. I can smell the rose though. If you don't like rose oil, then you might not like this because it does smell of rose oil. But then you won't like Charlotte's serum either, and you won't like a lot of things. So I'll just put on my sunscreen. I'm just enjoying chatting to you because I'm on my own. Looks like the illuminating drops at Aldi for $3.99. Do you know what? I've got those illuminating drops. I should do a comparison. Right, this is my tinted sunscreen from La Roche-Posay. And I've got an awful feeling that because it's had some bad reviews, that they might be discontinuing it because they've reduced it on their site and they reduced it on Look Fantastic. So I've stocked up, I've ordered another 2 tubes of it. The reason it got bad reviews is I think because a lot of fair people left reviews saying it made them look like an Oompa Loompa. And that's the problem with tinted sunscreens, is that they only release it in 1 shade. And this is perfect for me, but it wouldn't be if you were fair-skinned. See? By the way, I stupidly, when I was doing my hair, dyeing my hair, I remembered to put gloves on applying it, but I forgot to put gloves on when I was rinsing it off. And of course I was doing this just with this hand and holding the shower thing with that hand and like pushing my hands through my hair with no gloves on. So I've now got blue fingernails. It's slowly coming away, but my hand was bright blue because it's kind of a purpley black. My hair dye. Let's put some sunscreen down on my neck. So you almost don't need foundation with that, but I'm going to put the By Terry one on that I showed you the other day because it's quite light coverage and that's given me quite a bit anyway. So this is shade 11, Amber Brown, and you click it up like that. I might try using another brush because this is quite handy to have when you're out and about, but it is quite a stiff brush. So I can see why people are using another brush with it. Let me see if I've got my, yeah, I use my Charlotte Hollywood brush. It's a bit softer. It's a bit scratchy, that one. It's fine if you're out and about and touching up your makeup, which is what it was invented for, really. I like this for the spring and summer. It reminds me a little bit of Light Wonder foundation. Perhaps a bit more coverage than Light Wonder, but that glowy look. A lot of makeup artists like that one. I've seen makeup artists doing demos using that. A couple of them. They tend to go for more natural looking foundations. I've been watching the real David Abel on YouTube. He and his wife both had the virus, and he teaches how to do a breathing exercise. Actually, do you know, it's interesting you say that. How's Mickey's? He's okay. He's a little bit better, but he's still in bed. Thank you. I put the oximeter on my hand, and it wasn't low, but it was something like 96. So it was heading towards 95. And I took a few deep breaths because I trained as an opera singer, and it immediately showed on the oxygen level. So you're right. It's about that kind of yoga style breathing where you breathe from the abdomen. Right, I shall put a bit of that. I am loving this, and I'm expect this is going to arrive any day now as well. This CBM concealer. I really like the feel of it on the skin. And you can use this as a high coverage foundation, which of course you can with any concealer. But they tell you can. Sorry, doing the concealer face. Sorry if any of you watching this on replay and you missed me, and I'm sorry I didn't give any advance notice. I just fancied coming and doing a spontaneous live and chatting to whoever was free. But don't worry if you couldn't make it. You can always watch it on replay. I'm going to use this as well as a primer, a lid primer, because it's quite good for that. It's quite a good consistency. And it just moisturises the eyelids enough to stop that crinkly look from some powders. Hello, Shahina. Let me say hello to you. I haven't said hello to any of you yet. Hello, Rena. Hello, Ali. Another Ali. Hello. Ali Stevens. Hello, Robin. Hello. I said hello to Rena. Sorry. Hello, Bushra. Hello, Irish Rose. Hello, Shahina. So, have you tried any of the products from The Ordinary? I have. I've got loads, actually, because their serums are so cheap. Niacinamide, really good. All of them are really good. They're vitamin C. I've had alpha-arbutin. I've had azelaic acid. I haven't tried their foundation, although I think I tried it out once because my niece had it. And so I tried some when I went visiting, and it's very good. I think the one she got was the full coverage one. There's two. There's one that's sort of a bit more sheer. but they're supposed to be very good, and they're really cheap as well. What else have I had? Loads of stuff. Oh, the retinol. I've tried the retinol as well. And I've tried that face peel. Not that keen on that. It's a bit stingy but yeah, they're all really good. The problem is that you end up getting so many, because they're so affordable, you end up getting so many and then they go off. Oh yes, Shahina, did you colour your hair? Thank you. Did you do yours today? I am, but I tell you what, I haven't been in the last week because my eyes have been quite sensitive, so I've been using the La Roche-Posay. I've been trying to avoid using any, I do switch about a bit with my eye creams depending on how sensitive they are. So I'll switch over to Charlotte's. I'll put the Perricone Lift cream and then put Charlotte's over the top when my eyes aren't as sensitive. But when they're watery and a bit hay feverish, I then switch over to Tolerian and my Aldi night gel. Hello there, Rebecca. I'm going to try and get that Transemix. What's the name of it? Robin, which one are you asking? What's the name of which one? Shahina, yeah, Shahina, it's tranexamic. No, tranexamic acids. So it's TRANEXAMIC, tranexamic acid. The Perricone is called Perricone eyelid lifting serum. Yes. Hello, Stacey. Tranexamic, that's the one. Right, let me put a bit of powder on. I haven't got anything ready, so it's just whatever's around me. So it'll probably be Charlotte Tilbury, because you know I've got certain things around me, and I tend to have all my Charlotte Tilbury together. Oh, I could use that purple. I have got that purple eye makeup that I got from MAC for my birthday. That's around me. I might use a bit of that. I need that. This is very much how my hair... You got a hair mask on today. I put the hair mask on by... I keep forgetting the name of those products. But the ones that I got in the cohorted box, I put that on after the colour. This is very like how my hair used to look years ago, kind of almost blue-black. Thank you, I love purple. And it's a healing colour, by the way. Purple is supposed to be healing. Oh, and it's Mother's Day, isn't it? In the US and also in Australia. Happy Mother's Day. We had ours about a month or so ago. So happy Mother's Day to all you mums in the US and Australia and New Zealand. In the UK, we've had it. We've had Mother's Day. It was in March. I have tried the Duo blushes. I've got, I love it actually, and I've used it on a few videos a while back. I've got the one that looks very like Charlotte's First Love blush. It's called Pink something Bouquet. I haven't got it next to me or I'd show you, but it's beautiful blush. If I know exactly where it is, I'll get it. Hang on. I will, because actually that would look nice on today. I think I know where it is. I don't want to be off camera for ages. And I've got so many boxes in the background, so just excuse me at the moment because I've been sorting out my makeup and then I've got all my birthday presents arrived. So if there's loads of boxes in the background, just excuse me. It's not going to be very glam. Let me just put my other shade of powder on and I will find that Jouer blush. When's her bronzer coming out? Good question. It just says coming soon. Cover FX. I haven't tried their blushes. But actually I'm in the mood for that Jouer blush. So if I can put my hands on it, and I think I know exactly where it is, then I will. So just bear with me a minute and excuse any mess in the background, okay? I'm just going to duck because I don't like seeing myself walking on camera. I'm back. I hate seeing myself walking. Here it is, Blush Bouquet. I've still got it in the box for some reason. I've started chucking boxes out now, but it does keep them nice and fresh. Jouer blush. Here it is. This one is really pretty. Let me show you. Let me get my blush brush, my Charlotte one. It just looks really natural and really flattering. And also, because it's peachy, it helps with the pigmentation as well. And then I just use it like Charlotte's, a swish and pop. I put both of them on. Actually, I love the lighter one. What colour? So this one is called Adore. So this is called Adore Me and this is called Hold Me. Adore. And it's very similar to Charlotte's First Love blush. Put a bit up there. Have I seen the rose gold one? I have. I've got the Jouer rose gold highlighter as well, which is very nice. But it's just a little travel size. I got that in some set from Cult Beauty, free. You know, when you bought certain things, you got this bag with all sorts of travel sizes of things to try. But yeah, it's really pretty blush, actually. Thank you for reminding. And actually, it's really nice if you just put it in the socket as well. I might do that in a minute. Now, what shall I put on my eyes? Oh yes, I was going to pull out that MAC one and use that and then something else with it. Where are you? Where are you, MAC? What have I done with you? Ah, are you on the table still from yesterday's video? Let's go in with this. Why don't I just put it on my lid? Because Rebecca was talking about formulaic eyeshadow and it really made me think that's kind of what I've been doing a lot recently, is like I'll put the shimmer on and I'll put the dark in the socket and let's just free up and just use one colour on the lid for a minute and see where we go. Is Sunshine here? I haven't seen her. Right, this is MAC. Sometimes they're not brilliantly pigmented, but what I'm going to do, because I always think shimmers apply better anyway when you put them on with your finger, is try that. Yep, there we go. Oh, it goes with my top. So this is Grand Galaxy Extra Dimension Eyeshadow. And I got this from my niece and my sister for my birthday. Very pretty. And actually, what I shall do, I just had a brainwave, because it will really contrast with it. Let me just put a bit of this underneath. Just take a bit of that and put it underneath. I love doing spontaneous lives because I never plan what I'm going to do. I love the spontaneity of makeup. And I love thinking, oh, right, that's ideas come to me. Let's try that. That's what's so exciting about it. Never be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, because that's when you come up with some really great things. Even if you end up washing it off, sometimes you just come up with a gem. I just blend that out at the top. And then I'm going to go in with the blush, because the warmth and the peachiness of the blush will kind of contrast with that purple, which is quite cool. I'm going to use that one. I'll put it in the socket. Does Mac still sell that? What, this? Yes, they only got it me yesterday for my birthday. So it's called Grand Galaxy Extra Dimension Shadow. Yes. So my sister and niece got it me from Selfridges. So it must be pretty new. If you can't find it on Mac, have a look. But I think it is on Mac. I think I've seen them. If you can't find it on Mac, it's definitely in Selfridges, because they bought it me for my birthday. And then I'm going to put this. So the warmth of the peach will really make the purple pop. I meant to tell you, there was a couple of things. You know, Pat McGrath's got 20% off a lot of stuff at the moment. If you put in live 20, it says featured products. If you go into the featured products, it's not just confined to the shades that are in these featured products. It's all of them, that the products that are listed down there, you get 20% off. And then also, just to let you know about, I posted about Aldi. They've got their pink clay. Yeah, I like that. And then I'll take a little bit of the lighter shade and just use that to blend it out at the top. Because pigment is pigment. Doesn't mean you can't apply it to your eyes. And I'll leave it at that. I won't do my V. I'll deliberately not do that today. And I'll put some Aldi also have a lot of brow and eyeliners at the moment. They do. And we were trying to work out, Rebecca and I were trying to work out what it's a dupe of from the packaging. And Rebecca thinks it might be a dupe of, and I've forgotten, Rebecca, are you still here? What was the name of that? Linda Hallberg, wasn't it? How did I remember that? I think I got that right. I'm getting better. The packaging looks similar to Linda Hallberg. Let me use this blue. I'm going to use the blue. This is Estee Lauder Double Wear Sapphire. I went in a few weeks ago to get a cobalt one and got home and realised she'd put the wrong one in the bag. But it's a double wear pencil, so it's good. She's bringing out a luxury palette of mattes. Oh, where do you all hear these things? This pencil's quite soft, actually. Oh, Boris, I've just had a thing saying he's going to update the nation soon about the lockdown. Not that it matters a jot to us here, because we've been told until we can exclude Mick having COVID, we're locked in for 14 days. This eye's starting to water for some reason. Just trying to get that flick at the same angle. I'm not very good at doing that. That's about right. It's because one's more hooded than the other. And also when you're putting it on with your right hand, you tend to do it at a different angle. Just thicken that up in the corner so it looks deliberate. Let's do the upper waterline as well. And then I'll put some eye cheat, I think, underneath. Sorry about that. Someone was ringing me. I'll ring her back in a second. Thank you. Right, so I've got this mascara lash crown sitting around. So I'll do that and I'll put on some Pat McGrath lipstick and then I'll ring that person back just to make sure they're okay. This has got that little thing at the end so that you can get right into the corner. And it's quite good for doing your bottom lashes. Okay, so I'm going to finish off with a bit of lip liner by Charlotte. Where's my lip liners gone? Hold on a second. They're here, but I just have to move some stuff to get to them. Which lip liner shall I use? I think I'll put a bit of Bond Girl. Yes, Bond Girl. Oh no, that might be what's replaced my favourite mascara, my favourite Upward Lash. So I must try that. No, I haven't tried that. Right, I think I'm going to put on the first one of these two lipsticks. If you've just joined me, these were what's just arrived, and a red lip liner to go with a lipstick that I haven't got yet. Yes, I think I like Fembot, but I prefer Beautiful Stranger. I'm going to put that on. Yes, NYX eyeliners are very, very good. I must dig mine out. I was thinking the other day, because I like them. The ones that are white with a hint of are really good, and they really stay in your lower waterline. So that's Pat McGrath, Beautiful Stranger. Look at the packaging. That makes me happy. Aren't I shallow? So, shall I put some highlighter on before I go? You've seen the blue one that looks like... The blue mascara, is that? I haven't done my brows, but I'm not going to bother. They look okay. Let's put some highlighter on if I can find some. What have I got here? What have I got here? Let's put some of that on. That'll do. You saw me mixing the Goldgasm and Pinkgasm. I'm not going to do that today, but I did love that. I'm just going to put a bit of Moon Beach on. It's sort of a blush cum highlighter, but it's got a bit of a shimmer to it. That'll do. So that's Beach Stick in Moon Beach. Oh, it looks... you saw a blue NYX pencil. Try it. They're definitely... they're £6 and they're quite long lasting. And especially in the waterline, I found them really long lasting. So they're really worth it. So that is my look. Thank you for joining me. Hope you like my new Pat McGrath lipsticks. So if you want these, it's sold out on Pat McGrath. But you can get them from Selfridges, £60. But they are pretty. And I thought it'll go with my eyeshadows. So I'm kind of wanting to complete the set. But I must stop spending now. But I've got some other things still coming. But I'm not going to buy any more for a while now. Because I really have got a lot now. Like a lot of new stuff. I mean, I've got a lot anyway, but a lot of new stuff. And then Charlotte will bring out 60 million new things and all of that will go out the window. Thank you. And thank you for keeping me company because I was feeling a little lonely today, I have to admit. Nobody's fault, you know. Mick's not well, bless him, and he needs to rest, but it does feel a bit weird to be down here on my own. And I'm a bit of a people person, so it's lovely spending time chatting to you guys. I have signed myself up, actually, for John Lewis emails. Oh, you telling someone else to? Nocturnal Nirvana, I've got that one. Oh, thank you so much, Stacey. And I must post that picture that Charlie did. I hope are you all right with that, Stacey? If I post it on Instagram later. Charlie did me a little picture in my birthday card. That's fine. I always like to check, you know. I know it's not a picture of him, but it's a picture he's done for me, so... Okay, well, have a lovely time. I'm going to just ring my aunt back because she was ringing and I didn't like disturbing the live, but I also want to check that she's okay because she's on her own and in Scotland. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone. I now feel like I'm ready to party. I'm going to go and check on my slow-cooked sauce that I've done. So it's basically a basic sauce that I can make into a bolognese sauce or chili con carne or anything, really. Have a lovely day, everyone, and see you all soon. Take care. Mwah. Oh, my next video coming up will be definitely the tag, because it's long overdue, the tag from Clara Barrera. That will definitely be my next video, because I haven't done it, and she tagged me last week, and I'd love to do it. It's great questions. So I'll see you for that probably tomorrow. Okay, take care. Love you all. Mwah.